Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys another Pick 3 lottery video. And today I want to talk about triples and false triples. Last night Florida had a hit on October 12th in the evening of 994, and I missed it. And I went back to backtrack to see what I missed. And I wanted to share that with you just in case you guys have questions on, if a triple were to hit, what kind of things could I look for in a rundown? So that's what I want to share with you right now. The first thing I want to do for all my newbies, if you don't know how to count a rundown out, I'll do that for you really quickly, okay? What I did was I locked the last hit in, okay? Now this 250 was the original hit, but I had to flip the number, and I'll show that to you in a second. When I flipped it, 250, it became a 583. All right. And what I've done is I put it into the 1, 2, 3 rundown. And how you count one out is you're just going to add each number to the columns. So that's what I'll do now. All right. So the first column, we would add 1 all the way down. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. When you get to your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 0. All right. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. You know that you did it right because the number you start with should be the number you end with. And I'll really quickly just go ahead and count up the next 2 columns. You're just going to add 2 all the way down. So 2 plus 8 would be 10. Only use your 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Keep it going all the way down till you get to your original number of 8. And finally, we're going to add 3 all the way down. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Keep going all the way down till you get to your 3. Okay. Now, what do I mean that I had to flip a number? On October 8th evening, 250 played. Now, I backtrack my numbers. I try to keep a daily log. As you can see, this is just an example, but you'll see 317 here. Okay. And what I do is on the bottom, I'll put the flip number for each chart. I'll flip the numbers. Why? Because sometimes I need to see other ways that numbers could hit. I may need to look for certain numbers, okay? So if I don't see them on the original, I learn to flip now. I used to never do that. I thought it was a waste of time. However, this really could have helped me out if I was paying attention, okay? So what is a flip number? Flip numbers when we add 3 to each number, all right? So remember, 250 was the hit on October 8th in the evening. I added 3 to each of those numbers. Make sure you guys jot down your flip chart if you need it, okay? Especially my newbies. Just know a 0 is the same as 3 when we flip a number. 1 is a 4, 2 is a 5, 3 is a 6, 4 is a 7. Y'all see it? You're just adding 3. 5 can be an 8. 6 can be a 9. 7 can be a 0. 8 can be a 1. And finally, that 9 can be a 2. That's what we mean by flip numbers, okay? So really quickly, this 250, 2 was a 5. 5, was an 8. And this 0 became a 3. That's what we mean by flip numbers. It wasn't hard, right? So what I did is I took this 583 and I put it into the 1, 2, 3 rundown. Okay. Now, for those that have been paying attention to me about the key box area on your right side, pay attention because this is where I noticed them. Okay. I have other videos and other ways that I was looking at triples and false triples. But again, I'm learning something every day. So take a look at this. Take a look at this key box. What is a key box? A key box is when you see 2 doubles or 2 mirrors cross each other. That's it. Okay. They're generally on the right side of the 1, 2, 3 rundown. So if you see this 2, 2, you see that? And this 4, 9. All right. 4 and 9 is the same number. Okay. Now, for those that don't know mirror numbers, here's the mirror chart. Okay. I try to get y'all covered all the way across the board. Okay. Just know a 0 can be a 5. 5 can be a 0. 1 can be a 6, or a 6 can be a 1. 2 can be a 7. 7 can be a 2. Okay. 3 can be an 8. 8 can be a 3. And finally, 4 can be a 9. And a 9 can be a 4. That's what we mean by mirror numbers. They're different from the flip numbers. Okay. All right. So you're going to go ahead and box your key box area. again, you're looking for doubles and mirrors that are going to cross each other. Okay. And let me make sure we know that this is a 4 still. Okay. Make sure that's a 4. All right. And then we're going to look to the mirror portion of the chart. Every rundown has a mirror of itself unless it's a short and condensed rundown. Okay. So here you have it mirrored. You have 4, 4, and you have a 2, 7. 2 and 7, they're the same number. So that would be our key box here. Okay. Now, I know y'all starting to see it even a little bit more clearly, right? All right. Now, what's inside the box? You see that's triple or false triple. I know you should see it right there. Let me start lining this up. You see this 4, 9? It extends out the box perfectly. 9, 4, 9 is here. Or 4, 4, 4. Okay. So my options would have been 9, 4, 9, 4, 4, 4. And I would have probably kept that for a couple of days, just to find out when it would hit. Now, again, this rundown hit on October 8th. How I knew and when I went to go backtrack, I saw that the date sum that it hit was on October 12th. Well, what's that date sum? Let's talk about a date sum right now. I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you, but you watch it a couple times and you should get what I'm talking about. Let's look at this when it actually hit 994. October 12th is when this 994 hit. So a date sum is when we add the month, which is 10, and the date, which is 12. All right. Now, when we add that together, guys, what do we get? 22, right? So the date sum is 2 or 7. Okay, that's the date sum for October 12th. Now, how did I know? There's a couple things that may give us some information about when this 949 could hit. Okay, well, if you look to the left, let's look to the left. You notice there's a mirror double and there's a double. The 2 2s. The 2 2s may give that away. That may let us know that date sum in the form of doubles that this particular 949 would have hit on October 12th, because that's the date sum of what? 2 or 7. Y'all see that? You also have the most incredible part, which is the 2 2 right in the box, which is the date sum of October 12th. 2 2 2 7. Okay, so that means if you would have wrote this out October 8th at 250 and you did the flip number and you saw this information, you could have went October 12th in the evening and played that 949 or that 444 and got you a few dollars. Okay, yes. So pay attention to your date sums, because they have a lot of hidden information. They may tell us when to play certain hits. I never used to use flip numbers. I never used to use date sums like that. I'm using them now. So I want you guys to be prepared, and I don't want you to be boo-boo the fool like me and be missing stuff like this. That's why I'm doing this video, because I want to share with you what I'm learning. Okay. So far, guys, if you feel that I've given you some really good value, definitely give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Why? Because I don't want you guys missing any more of these hot tips and these hot tips and hot strategies. Okay. So now notice something too. And I'm gonna bring this out on the next example. This is a couple days later. Now, again, this is why you have to track what's going on. On October 10th in the evening, you notice these two are evenings. I want to show you what happened. This is without flipping anything. This is just keeping your chart so you would have seen what's going on for the days. Okay. So we're going to quickly go ahead and identify our key box area. Okay. So we're looking for doubles that cross each other or double mirrors. So where are you guys at? Okay. 9 and 9 and 1 and 6 is here. I'll box that. And I'll also box this up here too. Or I may have to go down here. Or I may have to extend it. I sure will have to extend it. I tell you what. Let me extend that down here. Sometimes you have to do that. I want to make sure we get everything. 1, 1, 4. Okay. So if you ever find yourself that you need to look at some information, I see this up top, but this also continues down here. Okay. So that's why I extended it out. So go ahead and find your key box here. Okay. Now, what do you notice this time? What do you notice about where that 994 is now? You notice it goes outside the box, up this way. Here it went downward, here it went upward. Still, that key box inside 94, and then it has the extension of itself, 9499, okay? Or it could have been 994. You have it this way here, okay? You seeing that, right? You're seeing that. So guess what? This is another indicator. I don't see any 2s that cross it like this one, right? I also don't see any 2s on the left side or the right side. You have a 5-0, you have a 1-1. So I'm like, okay, well, that's not the date sum. The date sum is not in the key boxes as well. However, this is another tip. Look at your split pairs. Yes. Look at your split pairs. Totally missed this. Okay. So where's your split pairs at, guys? 2 and 7. They're split. That's why they call it that. They're doubles or mirrors, but they're split. Okay. And you have two pair. This 7 and 2 matches what? That date sum of 2 or 7, which I just showed you. Bam. Pay attention. Yes. Okay. So that's how to do it with the 1, 2, 3. If you're looking that way, I want to go ahead and make sure I mark these so you'll know exactly where they are, that these were indeed true false triples or triples, whatever you guys want to call them. And I'll make sure I do that over here as well. Okay. So you guys know that's what I mean. But I'm not done. So hold on. I got the 317 I want to show you. Hold on. All right. So now we're back. I wanted to show you guys what to look for with the 317. Okay. Because this time there's no key box, right? So I want you guys to pay attention. And again, this example is using Florida. Okay. Just in case you guys have questions in the comment, which state this is. On October 11th in the evening, Florida had a hit of 311. We put it into a 317. Now you guys already know how to count out your rundown because we counted out the 1, 2, 3. You're going to add each number down the columns. Real simple, right? Now, this time you're going to locate a lot of the triple indicators, or if you see something, you're going to look for your doubles on either your left side or your right side. Let's look at this 5, 5. Y'all see that? Let me box this 5, 5 in. You see the number in front of it? This number is going to either take you up or down. When you look up, what do you see? What do you see? You see a 9, 4, 9. All right. All right. So with the 317, look for the number outside the box, 9, 4, 9. Okay. You also have a mirror version of that. The 0, 0. Okay. And if you look here, you got a 4, 9, 4. Okay. A little different. 4, 9, 4. Okay. Now, let's talk about that date sum again. Because when we had that date sum, remember, we add the month and the date this came out. Okay. And if we add it together, it's 22. Again, we're still working with the date sum of 2 or 7. That's that date sum again. Okay. Now, normally I like to look for it in the form of doubles. 5, 5, 6, 6. I didn't see that, right? That's where your split doubles or your split pairs come in place. Look at that. I want to show you that. Look at this. Another indicator. If you keep your rundowns going, some form of doubles should have the date sum that you're looking for. In this case, they're split. 949, 494. Okay. I'm going to show you With the 317, it came 2 times. It was traveling, letting you know that this 494 and 949 was really hot. Okay, you want to have a theme. It should start somewhere and then you should see it again. That's another key tip. Okay, if you see it multiple times, because there's going to be times where you see these triples running on your rundowns, and you may not have a triple hit for a long time. So there's certain things, if you keep seeing them pop up on your rundowns when you're doing your workout, pay attention to them. Okay, let's go to this one. 316 hit on October 12th in the midday. Okay, now let's go ahead. We're going to look for those doubles again. I got a 5-5 on the left side and a 0-0 on the left side. Will they always be on the left? It could sometimes be on the right. I'm just showing you what I saw. So 944, if you look here, you have this 449. You also have this 994 going up here. Okay. All right. Again. Oh, excuse me. But guess what hit? Guess what hit, or guess where it hit around those doubles? We're looking at that 2 and that 7. Okay. Sometimes the day sum may not be in the form of doubles to the left or right. They may be in the split pairs. Yes. Well, as you know, 994 October 12th hit. Okay. So you got your 994 here. You got your 949 here. Okay. On the chart, we'll put it here. 949. Bam. Okay. On here, we'll go down here. 499. Yes. So I hope this helps you guys when you're looking that you think triples or false triples might hit. And I know this was a little lengthy, but I wanted to go over what I've been seeing because, like I said, they won't just pop up one time. I'm noticing there's a pattern. They have to pop up around once or twice, and then they have around the same type of doubles or date sum number surrounding it. So pay attention to those. If you guys have any comments or questions, definitely leave them in the comment section of the video. I thank y'all for coming and listening, and I hope that this helps a lot of us, okay? Especially when we think these false triples or triples may hit, all right? I thank you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, hit that like button. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next video.